Hi everyone, so welcome back to session 6 on how to create a cryptocurrency payment system in Node.js. So today what we're going to be doing is continuing on from where we left off, which is where we got to, which was having orders coming back from the API, which gave us the amount we wanted to receive in Bitcoin and the address to send it to. So what we're going to do today is we're going to display that on our crypto form, and what we're also going to do is add a QR code, and we'll go into how to do that. It's using a protocol called BIP29, which is basically a proposal and improvement added to Bitcoin, which allows for like a standardized syntax for displaying addresses and values associated, so QR code readers can work uniformly. So what we're going to do is open up our web, which we're already in, and this is the BIP22, which I recommend worth reading, but there's a nice JavaScript library. 21. It's a nice JavaScript library here in Bitcoin.js, and we'll probably use that. So let's go ahead and install it. Get out of the API and get here. So let's just install it here and go and install BIP21, save. And we probably want to install a QR code reader. So let's have a look. Or QR code generator. So let's have a look and see what's a good one. JS QR code. Oh, that looks awful. So let's get view QR code. I think that's probably the nicest one. Okay, let's add this. Okay, so we'll install this QR code reader. Perfect. Okay, so let's add it to Vue.js. View QR code from, and we'll just copy and paste this. It's probably easiest. Okay, and make sure we use it as well. Okay, so let's go into Bitbooks, make sure everything works, npm run dev. It's got to build everything, don't need that semicolon, it's one of the issues with copy and paste. Okay, let's have a look. Perfect. And now one thing you may be noticing is we create a load of addresses every time we go into it. That doesn't matter too much. Hopefully your checkout systems and your own sites will be a little bit more sophisticated. Like you'll take an order number or something like that and then store that in the session data. But in this case, we're just doing something quick. And it doesn't matter. There's so many addresses, you're never ever going to have to worry. You can reuse addresses as much as you want. You could have a machine just generating addresses all day, every day, and you will never run out. You won't even have collisions, so it's absolutely fine. Okay, so we got the Pay with Crypto tab. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? There you go. Had to refresh. All right, so we're on the crypto point of sale here. We've got our order. Let's go ahead and just add some, I guess, a label. That will actually probably do. We'll just do H4 here. We could do a paragraph actually. Please send Bitcoin to the below details below. I guess in your own situations you probably want to make sure that this looks correct. But we can do H1 or H2. I wonder if that's going to be the best UI style. I mean, we just do a div v if order. Let's just do that for the moment. Slash div, and let's put that there as well. Okay, so v if order. Let's have, I don't know, h1 class equals title. I don't think this is the right way to do it, but for the moment, we'll just do it like this. We'll make it a little bit nicer as we go along. And we'll just do order address. Or I think it's payment address, isn't it? Payment address. Oh yeah, that's probably a little too large. That is 2. That's even larger, so let's go down to this 4. Okay. And then we do h1 class title is 4 order amount. Try that. Okay, so that's the amount and that's the address we need to send it to. Let's make this a little bit nicer, shall we? Let's also put a class in here, I think. Section. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so we want to just at least kind of put this a little bit nicer than that. We want to keep that going. Let's have a look at bulma.io. Alright. We could do it with columns, I guess. Just thinking, would forms be nice? But the problem is I don't really want to select anything or edit anything. It's just going to be about labels. I don't think forms is right. Certainly not tabs. Not breadcrumb. Tag maybe? You have 2 tags attached to each other? I guess so. Let's try that. Again, we don't care too much about this. I'm not going to spend too much time making this look good. I guess that's kind of alright. Yeah, that's fine by me, I think. And we'll just do it here as well. We'll make it larger so they can actually see it. Yeah, that seems alright. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. Let's just make it larger. There's got to be a way to do that. How do we do sizes? Okay. Let's do is large for this. Do we do it here, maybe? Let's go back to there. Nope, we don't do it there, so we'll just do it here. Oh, that looks awful. That looks nice. I like that. That would do. Cool, and then we'll just add a QR code next. So how do we do that? Pretty simply. Test value, options, equal size 200. And there we go, we seem to have a QR code. It's very large, this QR code. It's probably a bit larger than it needs to be. Let's do 250. I don't want to make it too big. Alright, perfect. So we've got our QR code, we've got the amount, the address, and then you can just hold that up. We need to get the actual value, though, correctly. So if we go to our Bitcoin.js, pretty easy. Let's have a look at how we do that. So import bit21 from bit21. So far, so good. Okay. So we just need to encode the address and the amount now. And you can add like a label as well, as you can see here, if you want to have like an order number or anything like that. We don't need a label, that's fine. What we could do, but yeah, I guess we can just put the order ID in. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, so let's do computed. So we're just going to make this computed value. Computed. Encoding. Return bit21.encode for this order address. Hey address, sorry about that. And we'll add the options in, which is amount. Is this order.amount. And label, which we can just do bit books. And we'll just add the order ID, I think. And that way, you know, they'll have a label in their wallet as well, which explains what it is. So if we check out our QR code, nope, we still haven't changed it. So let's do value equals encoding. And there you go. So you can see there's a lot more encoded in there now, so rather than that big chunky one that we had initially. So there's a bunch more data in there. All right, perfect. So that's basically what we wanted to get done today. We're displaying the address, and you can see that this address is changing each time. We're displaying the amount though, because the amount is not changing. It will fluctuate through the day as the price of Bitcoin changes, but in the last 24 hours, we've not really had that much movement. It's kind of moved sideways. So yeah, that's it for this session. Next session, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at how do we allow this sort of information to, well, how do we know that we'll be paid and we get some callbacks and stuff like that. So we'll look at adding basically socket.io, which is really, it's like a sort of custom implementation of WebSockets. We're going to use it because it's very quick and easy to get up and running than an actual WebSocket pub sub server. So we'll use socket.io, add it to our API, and have that running. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next session.